G'day guys, welcome to Goulburn. This is the first inland city within Australia built. It's coming down from Sydney. You can see here, up here, that's the biggest merino in the world. And you can tell that sheep basically, it's a symbolisation of what the sheep has done for the Australian culture. It has fed and it's clothed the Aussie population for a good 100 years. And it used to be the biggest export for Australia. You can basically say the Australian culture was made from the wool off that sheep's back. So that being said, let's go cook some fantastic Aussie lamb, or as the Kiwis like to say, West New Zealand lamb. G'day guys. Look at this beautiful kitchen we're cooking in. This is stunning. We're literally going to cook our beautiful Mittagong and Goulburn Valley produce. Beautiful potatoes, and we've got some beautiful lamb. We're going to have a beautiful classic dish. Right in this pan here, I've got some beautiful chicken stock cooking away. She's nice and boiling. You can see that she's bubbling away nicely. I've cut most of the potatoes. We're just cutting them in quarters. Really, really simple stuff. Straight into the pot of our chicken stock. Just in like that. Let's whack our lid straight back on there. We want to boil in probably for about 10 minutes, just so they go nice and soft. Beautiful Goulburn Valley lamb fillet. Absolutely stunning. So this was actually just slaughtered this morning. It's really, really fresh. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's ready to cook. Simple process, as we guys know. We always oil our meat first. So there's our lovely olive oil. Rub him in. Massage him in that oil. Once he hits that hot pan, that's when we're going to get the nice sear. And you probably want to give it about 3 to 4 minutes each side. So I've got that hot little fry pan cracking on there. Let me just oil my hands. Okay. Here we go, straight in that hot pan. And that's going to go for probably about 4 minutes. So let's put salt and pepper on each one. We've got to do the salt and pepper face, of course. Ready? There we go, a good one. Bit of the old pepper, get it in there like that. Okay. So we come back in about 4 minutes. We'll flip it over, give it another 4 minutes. The potatoes should be very, very close to being done. So it's been about 4 minutes. Our lamb, as we can see as we flip him over here, so that beautiful caramelisation. Whoops, very hot. Let's put him back in the pan. Get him down in there like that. Tastes great. We've got to salt and pepper that side too. Give him a good bit of salt. Oops, fall over. Bit of pepper. Beautiful thing about lamb is you really got to let it sit for a couple of minutes. So the 3 or 4 minutes that we're giving it on each side here, still going to be pink in the middle, and that's a perfect way to eat lamb. Let's check over here. Let's just check our potatoes. They're going to be really close. Just take that lid off. You can see they're boiling in that stock. All the stock's going to literally do is just give it a bit of added flavour to go into the potatoes. They can get a little bit bland. Yeah, this is going to be about perfect timing. We're probably looking at about another 3 or 4 minutes with the potatoes, 3 or 4 minutes with the lamb. Let's whack the lid back on there, let him boil up. Come back in 4 minutes, he should be done. Okay, we're back. Our lamb's ready to go. Our potatoes are ready to go. A couple of different little stages we've got to do here. I'm going to turn that meat down to very, very low. And what we basically want to do, all that beautiful flavour from that meat is in that pan. So all that is natural flavour from the caramelisation. What our little trick is to do now is to deglaze it. We want to get some butter in there. That's going to make that lamb all juicy. All right, that'll melt down in. Get that out of the way. Now the next thing. We were lucky enough when we came up, a mate of mine owns this beautiful little winery down in Healesville in the Yarra Valley. Beautiful red local Shiraz from down that end. Hey, look at that. Some beautiful butter, some beautiful red wine. Let's let that reduce down and it's going to bubble away. A little bit of the flavour from the red wine and the butter is going to go into our lamb, which is really great. Whatever's left we're going to use as a sauce to go around the top. All right, potatoes. Over we go now. Lid off. Knife. Let's test them. Yeah, see, they're just soft. You just want them just soft. Because what we're going to do is throw a bit of butter in there and olive oil and toss them around with some spices. All right, what we've got to do now is get it over like that. Just have to get up a bit, and I'm going to strain all that stock off, because obviously we're in the bush, we can't use that again. All right, so what we're left with in there is beautiful, beautiful potatoes. Right, so I've left a little bit of stock. Just got to keep the juice going. Let's boil that down. Whilst that's boiling down, reducing that stock level, let's get our beautiful butter again. You can see I love to cook with butter. Wonderful, throw that in, a nice dollop. And 2, whoops. Drop, 2, here we go, beautiful. We want to get a bit of pepper. Nice bit of pepper. We want to be able to taste this. We'll add our salt. Nice bit of salt and good flavour, good. A little bit of olive oil into that. Yeah, just a dash. Next one, some cardamom seeds. So let's just whack them down there. You want to get those beautiful seeds that are in the middle. Bang them. See those seeds will pop up? We're gonna actually leave the pods in there to get those little seeds, whack them on there. Get that in there. Beautiful. See those flavours? It's all starting to bubble away in there, and that's gonna soak into the potatoes, because lots of, you guys can probably smell that, yeah? It's just stunning. Yeah, lamb's going along there. That's cracking along there. Last little thing here, I've got some little Dijon mustard, just to give our sauce for our lamb a little bit of added yummy. There we go. Put him out of the way. So you can say this is Aussie lamb. We've got some Indian spices in there, then we're going to finish it with a Moroccan ducker at the end. So it's got a bit of everything. Right, now we get up. We've got to give these a bit of a toss. Give them a toss, give them a toss, give them a toss, give them a toss. Yeah! You want to get all that flavour in there. Look at that. Oh, stunning flavour. All right, let's whack that lid back on. Keep them warm. All that mustard is going to have a nice little sauce in there. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful flavours, beautiful colours. It's going to just continue bubbling away. It's great. Our potatoes over here, they've been sitting for about 2 minutes now. Look at that. She's starting to go brown. The cardamom seed is starting to pop out now. Look at that, that's lovely. We've got our board ready to go. Let's just sit him in here. There's going to be our plate. Let's turn our lamb off. Look at that beautiful flavours in there. I'm going to get him out. He's going to be hot, but that's cool. Oh, oh. Let's let him rest, just to the side. Let him go there. Let's get our board. Make sure he's flat. These sexy, sexy potatoes. All right, that's a really hot tray. I want to whack a bit of potato on there. Yum. Yum. See that beautiful butter in there and the cardamom? It's nice and flavoursome. All right, wait, what we want to do there, I've got this pistachio ducker, which we picked up at the market, and we'll put that all over the top. That's going to give it that extra little bit of flavour. Our lamb's just rested for a little bit. Okay, flip him around. See that nice pinkness in there, that's what we want. I'm going to love this. Slice it down on top. Slice him. Slice him. So it's a real sloppy meal. Lots of juices, lots of flavours. And that's exactly what we want with lamb. We want that to be beautiful. Okay, back to our little potatoes here. Simply slide him under. Whack him on top like that. Yum. In the potato. Now, our little juices, you remember our juices that were sitting here? It's our red wine and our mustard and our butter. Look at that, a little bit on top. I don't think there's anything more Aussie than that. Beautiful flavours. Beautiful colours, beautiful textures. We don't even need a garnish, it's got that much flavour. Absolutely beautiful.